Welcome back, crazy people. My name is Javier, and I will be your host for the remainder of this video. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Chicago Electric 18-volt circular saw from everybody's favorite store, Harbor Freight. It takes Chicago Electric 18-volt battery packs. It pretty much comes by itself, so no chargers or batteries are included. Those have to be bought separately, but it's not even a big deal as the batteries and chargers are dirt cheap. This little guy is small and light. It only weighs 6.4 pounds tested with the battery pack. It's got a nice rubber grip on the main handle and an auxiliary handle, but I thought it was so light that it was perfect for one-handed use. Above the trigger is the traditional safety button that must be pressed in order to activate the trigger. And above that is a button that turns the built-in laser on and off. I thought the laser was pretty cool and it aligns well with the cut line. It has a stamped metal shoe with a knob on the front to adjust the bevel angles and a knob on the back next to the motor to adjust the blade depth. And like most saws, it can accept a rip fence and has one included. Also, like many cordless circular saws, it's a left-handed saw with the blade on the left side. It uses 5.5-inch blades and comes with one included with 24 teeth. The maximum cut depth is 1 9/16 of an inch at 90 degrees, which is barely enough to cut 2x materials, and 1 1/8 inches at 45 degrees. It comes with a hex key to remove and install the blade, and has a spot below the main handle to store the hex key when not in use. Although the hex key doesn't stay put in the storage slot, so I either suggest you put some tape or store it in a safe place. The motor has a maximum no-load speed of 4,000 RPM. It doesn't have an electric brake, meaning you have to wait for the blade to stop spinning before your next cut. The lower guard is made out of clear plastic and the upper guard of metal. I'm not sure what kind of metal as it doesn't say. On the back of the upper guard is a small vac port, which I thought was a good feature to help out with dust removal. In testing, it doesn't have a dust blower in the front, but the good news is that the dust doesn't get kicked in front of the saw. The majority of the dust is piled on the shoe, and a small amount makes it out of the vac port. It's a humble little saw. I was able to test it out on a sheet of 5/8-inch OSB, and it chugged along and made the cut. It was in no rush, as you can see. You want to go slow when making cuts, and make sure not to force the saw, otherwise it will easily bog down. The laser line made it easy to keep track of the cut line and was well lit under a covered area. The next test was cutting a 2x4. I thought this was the ultimate test for this little saw, and sure enough, it was capable, although very slow. I will admit that it exceeded my expectations. Honestly, I didn't think it would have enough huevos to cut through the 2x4, but sure enough, it did. Overall, I think it's a nice little saw for the price, and I like the cordless convenience. Although, it won't replace a corded saw by any means, but it's perfect for making a few small cuts here and there. This saw makes a nice addition to the rest of the Chicago Electric 18-volt tools, as the battery is interchangeable with the tools you see here. If you like this review, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out the rest of my reviews for the tools shown here, which include the Chicago Electric 18-volt impact driver, the hammer drill, and the reciprocating saw. Alright, crazy people, see you guys next time.